Now, I just want to go ahead and add a disclaimer here that Cleveland Hospital was not the one that said that I would need the surgery. It was a surgeon here in my hometown that said he would just have to go in and remove the heart sac in order to hopefully get rid of the problem. But without knowing what the cause was, it made me nervous. And again, it was a surgery that could potentially cost me my life. So I was like, nope, not doing that. Hello, beautiful people, and thank you so much for tuning back into the Be Love podcast, where we talk about growing mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I am your host, Ashley Chaddick. Big warm welcome to returning viewers, and a big warm welcome to those who are new. If you are new and this is the first time you are seeing my face, go ahead and tap that subscription button, especially if you need little pick-me-ups throughout the day. I'm the channel for you, wink, wink. And don't forget to tap that notification bell too. That way you are notified every time I upload empowering content. Now, without further ado, let's just go right into how I healed myself from heart disease and how you can heal yourself too. So 2015 was the year that I found out that I had a form of heart disease that just kind of popped in and said, hey, how you doing? And then it would go away and then come back, kind of like that one cousin in the holiday dinners, if you know what I mean. I was dropping my son off at daycare because he was just a little guy at the time. And I don't remember actually much. I do remember the pain, opening up my car door and then just feeling like I was not getting any air in my lungs. And I had excruciating pain. It was just awful. And then there was this gentleman that found me, I guess, in the parking lot. Now, I did get to see this gentleman face to face one day when I was dropping my son off again, and I thanked him for, stepping in when obviously I was in need of some help. And I don't know if he'll ever watch this, but if he does, thank you again. Honestly, I don't know what would have happened to me if you didn't step in. So thank you. You are a real one. He called an ambulance. The ambulance came and got me. I don't remember the ride. I don't remember much at all, honestly. We got to the hospital, and I guess it was there I was told that I had an excessive amount of fluid built up around my heart, and they were going to refer me to a heart doctor here in the town that I live in. And they're not sure why I have all this fluid building up around my heart. They're trying to figure out the cause. I have so many tests done. I was taking a medicine for the longest time. It was called colchicine, and it did nothing. So we were at a loss for words trying to figure out why this was happening, what was causing it, things along that nature. And I had to eventually get referred to a specialist in Cleveland, Ohio, which is about an 8-hour drive from me. So Cleveland, Ohio actually narrowed it down to a couple of things that could be causing it. We did find out as well that there is scar tissue around my heart, or possibly from the car accident that I was in when I was 17. And it could be an autoimmune disorder, or it could be a combination of both. So we were going back and forth on what medications to try because colchicine wasn't working. And then they decided that the injectable medication wouldn't work for me. And it came down to possibly having a surgery that could cost me my life. Imagine being in your 20s and hearing that you have heart disease that would require a surgery like that. That terrified me, and I had no idea if this was something that could kill me, but I can't even tell you how scared I was. I was just absolutely terrified of the thought of leaving this world, leaving my dad, my kids, all my loved ones in my life. It just really, really scared me. I was okay. I'd made peace with dying a long time ago, but I was scared for their sakes. I got into this whole pity party thing, like, woe was me, things like that. It was not a fun time. I got really depressed. And I don't know what clicked in my head that just told me I can get through this. But I just started looking for ways to figure it out myself because nobody else was able to figure out what was causing this. And I came across a channel that I'm sure a lot of you already know about. My good old friend John at the John of New channel, also the Recovering Catholic channel. And when I heard him speak for the first time, there was this Christian voice in my head saying, "Oh, you can't listen to this. You got to shut it off." And then there was this other voice that came to me that had said something like, "It's okay. Just listen to what he has to say. This will help you." And I listened to it because I had never in my entire life had that happen before, where another voice just came to me and said, "It's okay." So I was like, I don't know where you came from, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and listen because I'm not trying to find out what happens if I make you angry. So I listened, and in one of these videos that I watched, because I went down a whole rabbit hole, was talking about how people could heal themselves. And at first I was like, there's no way. There's no way. It can't be that simple. And I just thought, you know what? I did everything else. Why not give this a try too? So I took his advice. I did it. And when I went back to the hospital, the doctor said it was gone, that the fluid was gone. I don't know about the scar tissue that was there. Or there was also an artery, I guess, that was thickening. I don't know about those two, but he did say that the fluid that was built up around my heart was gone. He didn't see any. And immediately, like, my jaw dropped and I was like, this is insane. It was so easy and simple this whole time. So I got a little bit frustrated because I was like, I could have found this sooner. What the heck, man? But it's gone. And now I will tell you how I did it and how you can do it too. Really quickly, if you are not subscribed to my friends' channels, we have Spirit Made Me Do It, and then we have John of New and Recovering Catholic. Go on ahead and go over there and listen to what their whole channel is about. It's amazing. It gives you such empowerment and it uplifts you if you had a bad day. Highly recommend going to check them out. I will leave their links in the description below for you guys so you can check them out whenever you have the time. We are all very familiar with the phrase, ask and you shall receive, and you'll get it. What is hard for people is believing that they already have it. And I understand that because given my situation, I was a hardcore skeptic myself. It was really hard for me to believe that I was already healed when I was having so many problems. If you want to know how I got past that, hang on right there. I'm about to tell you. All I did to get over my doubt was picture all the things that I could do once I was healed. I got excited for being able to play with my kids again. I got excited about just doing normal, everyday laundry without feeling winded. And I felt all that excitement building up in my body. And it was so nice. I was just like, oh, this is so great. I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to be able to do that, so on and so forth. And that's all you got to do to get over your doubt. Just picture everything that you are going to be able to do once you are healed from whatever it is that you have going on. I wanted to go ahead and turn myself into the person that I wanted to be. So I started really small. I started doing really light exercises, playing small games with my kids, and doing small loads of laundry. That way I wouldn't get so tired and so winded at the end of the day. And then I started putting on just a tad bit more once I felt comfortable doing those smaller things. And then I would gradually and slowly add on more things. Now I am able to do a 2-hour intense workout with no problems. I am also able to play with my kids. I can run through the house. I can do a full load of laundry. And I'm healed from that horrible heart disease. It's that simple. Just believe you already have it. You can do it. Just start small and work your way up. We don't have time for excuses on this channel. You can do it. How many times have you told yourself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week, or I'll do it eventually? How many times have you told yourself that? Just get up and do it and start small, and you will get to where you want to be. You have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to create the life of your dreams. If I can do it, you can do it. And here, my beautiful viewers, is where I will end today's episode. My voice is already trying to disappear again, so I want to go ahead and end it here before you guys hear me squawking like Iago from Aladdin. Nobody wants to hear that. So take care. Remember to be loving, and I will talk to you later. See you in the next episode.